I've been looking forward to Blue Beetle now for quite a while because originally this movie was supposed to be an HBO Max exclusive. But it was so good that the studio decided to release this movie theatrically. So immediately I was like, okay, this is one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I'm not very familiar with the character, so I wasn't like excited. I was just more curious. And overall, the story itself, I hate to say, is pretty weak. If you strip away the characters, the culture, and the artistry of the movie, the bare bones of Blue Beetle, it's very generic. And I don't mean that as an insult, but it does follow a pretty standard superhero formula. I mean, the hero accidentally finds the alien artifact that gives him powers. He doesn't know how to use the suit at first. And the main villain of the movie, well, the muscle of this movie, he's not the main villain, but the muscle of the movie has the same exact powers as the hero, but he's bigger in size and he has a different color suit. And we've seen that so many times. The humor didn't work for me all the time. There's a few instances where I felt like the movie got a little too silly for me. Certain characters do things in the third act that even for a sci-fi fantasy movie, it was almost too much of a reach. I won't spoil it, but there were certain things that happened that even I, as a superhero fan, I couldn't fully buy it. It felt unearned in certain ways. I won't go into details, but there's certain things that happened where I was like, okay, all right. The actors make this movie work. The actors and the director. This movie is very well directed and it's very well acted. Something else I really liked about this movie was that it's very small scale. The stakes are personal. Everything feels grounded in a way. Like it's full of fantasy elements, it's full of CGI, and it's full of all those things, but the movie doesn't abuse CGI. The movie, you can tell they're filming in real places. There's real sets. The suit that he's wearing when he's not doing superheroic things is a real suit. And that's so rare these days because a lot of these superhero movies, especially MCU movies, their suits are CGI for no reason. So I really appreciate how this movie, how everything felt real. It felt like a real movie. And I was able to get into it because of how grounded it felt, which I know sounds funny because of the character's abilities. But to me, it felt more real, felt more tangible, as opposed to the other big DC movie this year, The Flash, where it just kind of looked like a really poorly rendered video game. This doesn't. The CG looks very good. On a technical level, this is a very well-made movie. I also liked how the main character, he felt like a hero. He wasn't a super soldier killing machine. He has a moral code to him, and he's easy to root for. And that's kind of rare these days in a lot of superhero media. But I appreciate how he felt like a real guy that you could look up to, like an everyman type of character. You can feel the artistry behind the camera and the care. It feels like you can feel the passion. And I appreciated seeing that. And it's just the culture on display. And it felt like a real family atmosphere. You bought the fact that this was a family and they really cared for each other. So I like that. There's good messages here for adults, for kids. I've never seen a family dynamic like this before in a mainstream superhero film. There are fresh elements here. There's originality. And so if you're a fan of superhero movies, I recommend going to watch it. You'll probably have a good time. Even if you're not, I believe you'll connect with the characters, the human aspect of it. It's very much just a family drama with sci-fi elements sprinkled throughout. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day.